Hi there, it's Sandra King from Boccia England again. So I thought we'd change things up a bit and have a bit of a fun challenge for the weekend. So this is my newspaper challenge. It's based on a catching game that I used to play as a child. So here we go. We're going to start with a folded out newspaper. If you haven't got newspaper, the sheet we're looking at now is about 4 sheets of A4. Or if you were looking at a magazine, maybe 4 magazines or 2 magazines opened out. So if you can get your ball onto that size of paper, then you get to fold it in half and you come down to the next size. Now, all of these you're looking at from the bottom. I suggest when you fold the paper, you put the fold towards the player. You can see what happens there. If you've done that one, and you can go to the next one and so on. However, if you get to one, let's say we've got to this one here, and you miss it, you have to go back up to the next size. So you keep coming down all the time that you're being successful, but as soon as you miss, you have to go back up again. Okay? And we're aiming to see who can get to the smallest piece of paper, which would be 1 fold, 2 folds, 3, 4, 5 folds. No, maybe 6 folds to get it right. So this tiny, tiny, tiny bit of paper, just to put that into some perspective, the ball and the paper are pretty much the same size. Okay, so just once again, start with a nice big piece of paper, the one at the end, which is a whole newspaper folded out, or 4 pieces of A4. Every time you succeed, fold the paper in half and try again. You can see when you get down to this third one here, that is just the same size as the A4 piece of paper. You keep folding it in half every time you're successful. If you're not successful, if you miss, you go back up. So if I threw this ball and it missed this piece of paper here, I would open it up and go back up to the next one and see if I could get it onto that one there. Okay, and then 2 challenges then. One is who can get it onto the smallest piece of paper. How small can you go? And the second is if you count from where you first missed to where you eventually get to. We're interested to know who makes the most progress. So if the first one I miss is the one where the white jack ball is now, and I get down to this one down here, I've made 1, 2, 3 steps of progress. So I think that's the most important thing. Good luck and have a lovely weekend. See you on Monday. Bye.